How's it going, YouTube? My name's Kevel, and we are starting this episode in the future. So I literally just finished building this area, and all that's left is the glass. So I just sold a couple plots, and we are down to only 6 plots available. So 6 left, that is it. If you are really hoping to come and get a plot, alright, so we, according to a message from Gwenira, actually have 7 plots open, because this plot was reserved for Coulter. He actually hasn't bought it. So this is a pricey plot right here. Because this one is so close to the center and it's going to get a lot of foot traffic, I think this one's going to be like 35k. So if you want this plot and you have 35k, let me know. These plots down here, they've been selling for 20k, but I don't want to like steal from you guys, so I think only these two are going to be 20k, and then these are going to be 15k each. But if you want this front plot, it is definitely expensive, and I thought I had almost all of these leaves gone. So here we are at my home base, and we have had a little bit of progress since you guys last saw. So between episode 10 and right now, I did some work here on this little building, and this here is the main office. What's the word I'm looking for? It's the main commander. I don't know. The person who lives here is like the leader of the area. This here is the main entrance, and this is a snowy area. So here's the main entrance. You will go through a gate right here, and in front of you will be the main overseer's house, and then here, right here exactly is an object of interest, and then this will be a big building here, fence. You can't go that way, and you can come around the building this way, have a gate here, you're able to walk right through, and then you get access to the second courtyard. And here is a tunnel that goes through this. So the tunnel goes through here, and this is where I'm actually going to be putting my actual base. So if we were going straight from the lore, this tunnel would take us all the way to the other side of the mountain, and we'd get access to stuff over there. But this isn't how I'm going to do it, because obviously I can't claim the entire world. This isn't single player. I do have to worry about other people. So I'm going to have this be the entrance to my base. Let's turn on my chunk borders. So I'm giving myself 3 chunks by however long this area is for storage and farms and whatever other base stuff I can come up with. So starting here, the floor is going to become concrete, and I'm really excited for how this base is going to look. It's going to be a modern design on the inside and then rustic on the outside, because this here is for show. This is just kind of just something I've always wanted to build in Minecraft ever since I got into it. So for this episode, we have 3 separate goals. So if we head downstairs, we are going to talk about goal number 1. So here we are at my ever-expanding netherwart farm. And you're probably saying, you don't need this much netherwart. This is insane. But actually, I am going to probably use this much netherwart. And no, it's not for making potions. It is for emerald production for my clerics. They will give me emeralds for this stuff. And then also Black Market takes netherwart. It's worth about $1 each. Decoration idea is black carpets everywhere. And then lighting up in the roof. And I'm going for, obviously, a nether theme. So all of this stone here is going to be removed. And I'm going to fill this in with probably a mixture. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to be doing like a stripe of netherrack, a stripe of red concrete, a stripe of something else, black concrete, netherrack, red concrete. Like I might do something like that, or I might just fill my hotbar with all of them and just randomize it. So here we are. Oh, I haven't shown you guys this yet. But this is the collection system for SXP Zombie Skeleton Farm. I dropped it down lower just because those 3 chests were filling up way too fast. But as you can see, there's gold in here. We now have automatic production of gold. and I haven't AFK'd at all, so that's just from people coming and using the farm. But somewhere, I don't remember where, I have a lot of gold just sitting in a chest somewhere, and I actually don't remember where I put it. It must be over at Home S. But yeah, we now have 2 zombie pigman spawners, and this is really loud. Let me turn that down. It's dark in here. Do I have a light? Yes, I do. So that is a zombie pigman, and that is a zombie pigman. So I am now passively producing gold, and that is awesome. I don't really know what I'll use the gold for, but the fact that we have it automatically being produced, like there was an ingot, this farm is now AFKing even more items for us, and that is amazing. So we will turn that back on full production again, and seal this up like normal. So let's actually head to my shop. And as you can see here, I kind of gave a reminder to myself how to automate these dyes. So this is fully automated. Orange we are getting from red mixed with yellow? Yeah, red and yellow mixed orange. And we now have automated dandelions, and I'll show you that soon. Actually, let's just go there first. So home, flower. So this is brand new. I did this a couple episodes ago, and this here is a new automatic flower farm. This is built on the border of a plains biome and a swamp biome. If you can see it, there's swamp. So swamp biome gets you these flowers here. These are blue orchids, and we use those to make blue dye, or light blue dye. The plains biome gets you poppies, dandelions, oxeye and the bluets, and then the cornflower. Cornflowers are insanely important because it is the only way to automate blue dye. I don't want to go have to mine lapis every time I want to make something out of blue dye. I want a way to automate it. So I did some AFKing here with my AFK account. I didn't do it long, but all of that you saw in those shulker boxes, plus just that bottom chest really, are from this going. So the way this works, all I have to do is make sure that this has bone meal in it. I stand on this pressure plate here, and I make sure I flip this lever. So there's 3 things I have to do, and then I'm ready to AFK here. So I wish I could improve the storage system, but the minecart hopper is okay. It gets most of the stuff. Things are despawning, but I'm at least getting most of my stuff. And as you can see, my bone meal is starting to tick down very slowly. And basically, there's just a hopper clock that is causing this to dispense bone meal, and then it breaks the blocks by moving the dirt back and forth. So it's slow, and it's deliberately slow to reduce lag, and to make sure that the hopper minecart and these hoppers here can keep up, because everything is slowed down on the server. So because of that flower farm, I am now automatically producing every dye you see here except for brown and green, and light green. And that is due to the fact that I need to build a cactus farm. That way I can get light green and green. Light green you get from mixing cactus with bone meal. And then the brown, which I actually am going to be using some brown in my build, so I do want to actually automate, or not automate, just have a manual, uh, whatever these are called, cocoa beans, yeah. But the gray dye is huge, because the gray dye from the oxeye bear, or oxeye daisy, is going to be used a lot in my builds. So we have light gray here and regular gray here. Gray, all I need to do is take my automatic rose flowers and mix them with my automatic bone meal, and boom, I have gray dye. So super happy. All I need to do now is 2 more flower farms, and then we are done. Like, this is a big deal for me to be able to have automatic every color in the game, because I like building with my concrete. So in case you're curious how this flower farm works, this is actually a design that was partly inspired from a super old Iskel 85 video. This video is honestly very, very old. It only has like a couple hundred views on it. Oh, I didn't realize I missed two. Oh, I need to go get some rails. I missed. That's why these aren't getting picked up over here. But as I was saying, this here is inspired by an old Iskel 85 build, and basically the way this operates is we have a hopper clock here, and this hopper clock is way more slowed down than his was due to server lag, and basically this torch here is making it so the farm doesn't work. I stand on that pressure plate, this torch turns off, and the farm begins to run. The way it runs is the clock here will send a signal, which first of all, if we go downstairs, is there an easy way for me to get down there? No. So if we come down here, basically that signal is just simply turning on a dropper and turning on a dispenser. That is causing the flowers to be produced. Super, super simple. Also, that same signal is causing this here. I don't remember what this is called. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I'm new to redstone. However, I understand how it works. This pulse does two things. One, it sends a very quick signal across that block, but it also powers that piston and makes that block go up. So that's creating a quick pulse. That's creating an instant pulse compared to this long pulse we have here. So that's what we wanted. So that quick pulse will come up here, and first it makes these move. It makes those move and then turn off right away. And then this one, which is a slightly longer pulse due to this repeater, will come here and it will cause this to be quickly powered and unpowered. So as you see there, it powers, it moves, breaks the grass, and then goes back. So that is what we want. So it's a, this was honestly, I'm about to, yeah. This was a really, really fun build. It's definitely some redstone that I've never done before, so I definitely learned quite a bit, and I need to go replace that torch. I'm not actually collecting any of these flowers right now. Yeah. So let's send this minecart off. So that is the flower farm, and honestly, I had a lot of fun building this. I did this yesterday off camera, and I'm probably going to attempt to AFK overnight here. I'm not sure if that's going to be kosher or not, but I might give it a try to see just how much, if I'll fully fill all these chests during that time. However, there is an issue that once I run out of bone meal, I'll be creating lag for absolutely no reason. So I might need to build up this bone meal input chest, make it a little bit larger. But there is an entire hopper line all with bone meal. There's actually a ton of bone meal here inside chests. But during that time, we used 1 stack plus 2. And for it, we got a decent amount of stuff. Like, I'm pretty happy with the outputs of this farm. It's satisfactory. So to recap so far, goal number 1 is to finish our netherwort farm downstairs. Goal number 2 is to finish the flower farm wherever it is. Goal number 3 is finish the skeleton for this building. So I want to get all 4 walls. This is a 3-story building. So we have a basement down there, which is going to have the 4 2-high flower farms. So that way I can automate those dyes down here, just in case I want something like I need, like, let's say I need a lot of red dye. I don't have to go run that farm. I can do something that uses less lag. And then second floor is going to be villager breeding. Well, technically first floor. So basement, first floor, not villager breeding. I'm going to put 8 villagers inside of this building to sell me things that are kind of like very important. So I'm probably going to have like 3 librarians and I don't know what I'm going to have in here, but that's plan number that's the plan for the first floor. Then second floor is going to be my actual bedroom. So I'll have my bed so I can slash bed and get here whenever I need to. And then I'm going to have my most precious storage system. So this is going to be all of the expensive items. So tools, rockets, elytra, all my spare stuff that I'm currently just keeping safe over here. All of that stuff is going to move to that location up there. So everything that is worth something, like worth more, well, not really the bees, but everything that is worth more than just a regular storage system. All of those odd, quirky items. So basically, really just mostly these 2 chests worth of stuff, and then stuff that's in my ender chest also. So yeah, I have a lot more stuff in the ender chest. They can go up there. I'm going to go get to work on some of that stuff. I'm going to stop recording for now, and I will see you guys next time I check in. It has been 3 days since I last recorded. I have been super busy outside of YouTube. I have been working. I went to work for 48 hours straight. Luckily, there were no bad calls, no coronavirus, nothing like that. So we're still healthy. We're still doing great, and we are back on the server. So I've gotten some work done while I was gone, and I've actually spent quite a few hours on the server, and I'm pretty happy with the progress that I have gotten. So let's quickly switch over to first person, and we are down in my netherwart farm. And this thing is done, except for finishing the cosmetic stuff. But as far as functionality, we have all of the soul sand, all of the netherwart in place, and this thing's huge. I'm out of rockets. But I went a little bit overboard. Definitely don't need this much netherwart. But this is how big it is, and there's a platform in the middle that is a slime chunk. So I can hang out down here, I can get netherwart, I can get slime. I might turn this into a full slime farm, I haven't decided yet. But yeah, the netherwart production is ridiculous. It is slow because it's all manual, but as you can see in the chat on the left side of the screen, I get tons of money just from running along and grab the netherwart, and then I also I've gotten so many farming levels. I'm up to 33, I believe. But working on this farm has gotten me so many farming levels. I'm up to level 33, you can see on the top of the screen. And I've started getting the gillyweed, which is a way to breathe underwater. I was unaware those were even on the server, to be honest. And this is kind of the decoration I'm going for. So the walls are netherrack, the floor is black carpet, and then I have the glowstone lamps every 6 blocks apart. Yeah, 6 blocks. And then the one at the end had to be 5. But here's the basic design I'm going for. So all this netherwart I've been turning into netherwart blocks, as you can see directly above my head, which has honestly been the slowest part about decorating this, because netherwart blocks are pretty expensive. It requires 9 of them. And then I'm filling in around the lights, because I like that. That's a nice red texture. It looks really nice, in my opinion. And then I do a line of netherwart, and then red concrete in the middle. And that's kind of the design I want to do for the entire ceiling of this place. It's going to take me a while to fully fill it out, especially collecting this much netherwart is definitely time consuming for sure. But yeah, that's basically the general design, and once this place is fully done, I think I'm gonna really like it. So yeah, that's definitely the plan for down here. So I'm gonna, between this episode and next episode, I'm gonna try to get it fully done. Not sure if that's gonna happen, just due to the grind to get that many netherwart blocks. So we'll see how it goes. But next episode, we are going to increase the functionality of this sugarcane farm. So we're doing all manual farms. I know it's more time consuming for me to have manual farms, but the benefits of the levels up here just outweigh having manual. And honestly, I won't need the stuff so much that I need it automatically produced at all times, and the way the server set up, I think it's just better for me to use manual farms. Yeah, that's it. We just have the cactus farm, paper farm, and these left. That's really not a lot at all. We are kind of... That is my goal for the next few episodes, is getting all the farms done while still passively working on the base. So it's been 3 days, like I said. I don't remember what you guys saw last of the base, but we have the tunnel here that's going to lead to my storage system. Over here, we have the main building, the central building I decided to build first. So all of these cutouts, as I've said, are builds. So like this here, you can probably tell that's a wall. And then we have something here, and then here's a gate that you can walk through. Here's wall. This is obviously a building, and so on and so forth. Let me grab some rockets. So if we take a flight up, I have done some work here on the entrance. So I don't remember how much of this terraforming was done when you guys last saw, but we cut out the light holes here. So this area is no longer spawning mobs for me, because this was getting super annoying over here. And then we have done some work on the front of this building. And I like the look of this with some stuff under the deck. It kind of matches what I'm pulling this from over here. There's going to be, right here actually, is going to be another place with more random decorations. And this is a big building here. And then this, I have only finished the basement here. So this here is the main floor. Enter through here. I don't know if I've said this, but I'm going to have villagers here. And then downstairs, we are finished. We have the secret laboratory for flowers. It's not secret at all. But I went up and made some automatic 2-high flower farms. So you can see down here, all you do is flick this lever. This is allowing a hopper that's right behind that block to put stuff into the dropper, and then it goes automatically. So this is turning the hopper on and off, which turns the farm on and off. So it's super nice, super convenient. I could just flip this switch and start getting some yellow dye. So that is currently available to us. I probably won't be using pink or magenta much at all. I probably won't even use much yellow. I think I'll probably use some red, but probably not a lot. But it's there for if we need them, and I might decide to sell them. So here's the input chest for bone meal. It runs through, and yeah. So that's the basement done. Next episode, we're going to put some villagers in here, and then we're going to make an upstairs that I'd climb up, and that's where my actual house, bedroom, whatever you want to call it, is going to be. And if we... Oh yeah, so it's been so long. At the start of the episode, we had a combat-based weekly quest. However, I did finish it, but I wasn't able to record finishing it. So we now have a weekly quest that involves farming. So shear 200 sheep. I have 118 left. I need to breed 11 more chickens, and we need to break some melons. So next episode, which I'm going to be starting probably tonight, I definitely am going to have to do some melon work so we can get that weekly quest done. But yeah, I've been breeding some sheep over here and shearing them. So this has been getting me the black wool that I need. It's been saving me in black dye. So it's been nice to have these sheep available. So I might keep them around until I run out of, until I no longer need the black wool. And then I also have been carrying seeds with me to breed these dudes, and hopefully we can finish this quest. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab some white terracotta, and then we're gonna get a little bit more work done on this build, and then I think we're gonna wrap up the episode. So I will meet you guys back here as soon as I get those items. And just like that, our weekly quest, well, no, part of our weekly quest is done. We still need the melon and the sheep. So we only have 2 goals left, which isn't bad. And the sheep is slowly but surely happening. There we go. So, thank you. So what we're going to do is kill all these dudes, sadly. Let's shockwave them all. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Uh-oh. I think I got some sheep with that. Oh, no. I should have thought that through. So I will go grab some wheat to grow the numbers back up on these guys. But we are right on track to finishing this quest. So that'll be nice. Then all that will be left is dealing with the melons. So we'll let these guys hang out for a little bit. I'll bring some wheat over in a minute. But let's take a look at our build. It has gotten a little progress done, but I think I have to be done for the day. I think I'm out of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to come check this out. And I'm happy with this build so far. So from the front, it's looking pretty good. I need to finish the snow, figure out where the path blocks are going to be. Like, obviously, we need some path blocks here. I need to... Do I have some? I don't. Yeah, I need to put some spruce under here. So I'll make that obvious so I remember. But yeah, we have some work to do here with the decorating and everything like that. But I'm pretty happy with our progress so far. And I'm still torn, slightly torn between smooth and bark. But I think I'm gonna end up going with the whatever that's called, where you remove the bark. But yeah, definitely excited about this build, and it's gonna be nice to get one building fully done, because that one right there doesn't really count. So next episode, priority 1, getting a storage system started. Priority 2 is gonna be the sugarcane farm down there. I might actually skip doing any sugarcane work just to spend a mega episode where I take multiple days and just get some work done in here, because this area needs it. It's what I need the most. I'll be more productive if I have this area started. Just starting it will make me more productive. So yeah, expect that for next episode. We might just ignore everything else. And like I said, market, only 8 spots left. Once they sell, and I'm sorry for people who miss out, but you can't blame me. We only have so much space. We only have so many claims. And hello, cat. But yes, without further ado, I think that is the end of the episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. My name is Kevil. Goodbye!